It can be in 1 or 2 months.
Months.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hi, my name is Juliana. I'm from Ukraine.
Hi, I'm Francisco, short name Fran, and I'm from Argentina.
I'm Florent. I'm from France.
Hey, my name is Mana, and I'm from Iran.
So in my country, we're kissing each other cheek, and depending on the region of France, you have different time we're kissing, 1, 2, 3, or 4.
In Argentina, we usually kiss on the cheek. And you usually try to hug the other person.
Okay.
Right? That's a way of like breaking the ice. Contact is really, really important in our country.
Well, we do 3 times.
Oh.
But that depends who you're meeting. You might be just summarize it with just shaking hands.
So in Ukraine, you can meet also with hugs if you knew each other before.
Okay.
For example, like your friends, you're just, hi, how are you? Or you can just say hi if it's just first dating and you didn't know each other. So just hello and that's it.
Like that?
No hugs, right?
Oh, no. It all depends on the plan. In you as man, you should pick her up at her place. I don't know, sometimes girls or women, they are not comfortable with that. So they try to meet strictly in the place, in the bar, restaurant, whatever, cinema.
I think in Ukraine the same. I know sometimes like guy can just pick you from your home. That's normal.
In Iran, you don't really date, right?
Oh, you do. You do everything.
But if you really like someone, will you propose, you know, go somewhere and
For
pay?
the date,
Yeah,
if I propose,
yeah. If you really
that's
like
strange.
someone, why not?
I don't know, like that's strange to propose the guy first.
Even though you really, really, really want to go out with him
Yes.
and he's just, you know, playing
mean-
PlayStation, blah, blah, blah.
Oh,
No?
I don't know.
If the person is shy, usually I'm not gonna try to touch her too much because she's gonna be like very uncomfortable. But
Yeah.
usually, just to give like signal, I'm interested about the person, I'm gonna touch her arm, touch her shoulder, like have a love, something to make her understand like I'm interested in her.
I guess we have the same. We have the same, yeah.
In Argentina, we are really like touchy person. It shouldn't be like a huge hug, but you can touch the other hand and all that stuff, you know, romantic things. But yes, I think you need to have that feeling about the other
Sure.
person.
I feel like the guy can just like, when he is opening the door for you, he can hold your back like that, something.
But definitely it can happen, depending how you feel on the first date. If everything goes smooth, you feel to get along each other, definitely it could be a kiss. Around like the end of the date, I kind of a cliche, yes. Sometimes waiting like 2 or 3 dates.
Commonly, like Persian culture, at least a couple of days or 3 days minimum.
Mostly not, but sometimes. It depends. For me, not. But I know some girls, they can do that in first dates.
If I really felt the connection during the date, and I think it's something, you know, from both sides, yeah, I would make my move.
Okay, who pays for the next date? In Iran, definitely a guy.
Or in France, depends, should be sometimes 50-50 because a girl could be offended if you pay for her because maybe you expect something happening. So usually it's like 50-50.
Interesting. No, for us, it's just definitely a guy. Normally, guys would be offended if a girl even offer it. They're like, they think, oh, I'm not man enough to pay on the first date or second date or whatever.
Man,
Mostly men in Ukraine, right?
I've been raised up in that sense. Probably it's old school. You want to call it the way you want because I think it's a way, you know, to expressing my interest in you. I'm inviting you, you know, I'm proposing this. I want to make you feel comfortable. But I also like when women say, hey, next time it's going to be on me.
In Ukraine, mostly men pays in all dates.
No, I agree. I mean, I believe with all this thing about empowerment, you know, the women have. But again, I mean, it's cavalry.
We're kind of in a limbo, you know? It's not like as open as a Western country, but it's definitely not as close as Middle Eastern country. It's like really open. So it's kind of like we're literally in the middle. I would say some people give it a month, depending like 4 times meeting, 5 times meeting, 10 times meeting. That depends on the person's perspective.
Yeah, again, I mean, I'm going back to this chemistry thing. So if you really thought that there was a genuine connection and you both want, why not?
No, never. But actually, I have a friends, girls, who doing that. So it depends.
And what do you think about that?
For me, that's really bad. I need to know the person more,
Yeah.
like to like this person, like conversation, all this stuff, and then it can be in 1 or 2 months.
Months.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna say in France, it could be like both. usually it's kind of weird. Like the more you care about the person, like the more you want to date the person, the more you wait. And if, for example, oh, I don't really care as the person, you can say, oh, I can be on the first date, I don't mind.
Yeah, it's not much difference.
Yeah, same. I already dated an Iranian girl once. So.
Yes, why not?
I'm not close.
I'm not too. It's just interesting to date someone from another culture.
Yeah, and even though we might have differences,
Sure.
it could be probably like a really good thing for a relationship.